Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Takshara Academy. So, in the previous classes, we have discussed about the some important concept of the biology, the chapter of molecular basis of inheritance, concept of evolution, and the principle of inheritance and the variation mechanism also. Okay, and the concept of human health along with the different types of diseases also. So in the next chapter of the biology, that is microbes, which is used in the human welfare. In the daily purpose, we are using many number or million number of microorganisms for their activity of different purposes. And in the chapter of microbes in human welfare, we have studied about the majorly the different types of microorganism which is very much useful in household industries along with the different types of industries and in the field of medicinal purpose or in the formation of different types of vaccines along with the antibiotics also. So according to the uses of the microorganisms, these microorganisms they can play the major role for the formation of many variety of product in human concept or the human welfare concept. Okay, and in the same the concept of the microorganisms which is related to the formation of different variety of products which is related to the like in the preparation of product also, purification of product also, and there is a production of a different variety of gases also. So the microorganism is only used for specific industry. It is not related to the only one point of view. Just if we take a many number of microorganisms, we are using different purposes also. So variety of field we are using only a microorganism. Without microorganism or without any kind of the important structures or the organism levels, there is no any kind of the modifications will not occur on the incomplete biological world. So that is a major important a concept related to the microorganism. Okay, and according to the concept of microorganism, the related to the point of KCT along with a neat point of view, we are getting two or three questions from this chapter. And again, and this is very important, and the role of microorganism also important, and the product formation also be very important. So according to the concept of microbes, we are studying about different questions. That question number one, the first question will be the studying the following statement regarding the lab bacterium, that is we can call lactic acid bacterium. Okay, and which is used for the converting milk into a curd. So the concept of a household formation of a product, we are using one important bacteria, that is lactobacillus bacteria. We can simply call it as a lab because lactic acid bacteria, and it will be majorly involvement for the converting the milk into a curd. The preparation of curd, which is a very requirement of lab category of organism. Okay, and according to the concept of this, the statement number one, they are produced some kind of acids that have helpful for the coagulate to partially digest the milk into a protein. That is, the milk have a specific type of protein, and that protein it is completely undergo the coagulation and formation of curd, and with the important acid is required. That acid is produced from the lab bacteria only. So that according to the statement related to the lab activity, the statement number 1, it is a correct one. Okay. And while coming to the statement number 2, a small amount of curd added to the fresh milk as an inoculum containing millions of lab which can suitable temperature, and they have to multiply and easily they have to convert into a milk to curd. So that is also statement number 2. It is also correct because of if you had any kind of the small amount of curd in a milk, and after the some period of time the milk totally converted into a the multiplication with a lab bacteria and requirement of suitable temperature, easily the milk will be converted into a curd. So this is also right one. And conversion of milk into a curd, that is completely improves its nutritional quality by the increasing vitamin B12. So the lab is a very very important category of bacteria. It is involved for the enrichment of vitamin B12. It is very very essential for the human being, and that complete vitamin will be increases due to the conversion of a milk to curd. So this is also a statement number 3 also be correct one. And fourth one, the lab may results in some kind of acidity in the stomach of an human being. So it is a totally wrong statement. The lacto acid, that is a lactic acid producing bacteria, it will not create any kind of acidity in a human stomach. So that is a totally wrong statement regarding the activity of a lactic acid producing bacteria. So that is a incorrect statement will be the option 4 will be the incorrect. So which of the following will be correct statement? You have to find out the correct statement, that is a 1 and 2 and 3. Option C will be the correct answer for the question number 1 according to the rule of the microorganism of a lab. Okay. And we're coming to the question number 2. Match the following the part. Column 1 and column 2 will be given. From the given codes, we have to find out the which one is a correct suitable match of regarding option. So option number A, Lactobacillus acidophilus. It is a one kind of bacterial strain. And again, the Saccharomyces cerevisiae. It is also another important bacteria, like example, and fungus category. And the next one will be some kind of Propinus seminiferum bacteria, that is we can call like Shermani bacterium will be present, and the spirulina will be present, and the formation of dough and single celled protein, and there is a conversion of milk to curd, formation of Swiss cheese. So according to the match the following of column 1 and 2, you have to compare that Lactobacillus acidophilus, it is a one important bacterial strain. It is a required for the conversion of a milk into a curd. Milk will be completely converted into a curd with the activity of Lactobacillus bacteria. So A code with a C, that is the third option. And Saccharomyces cerevisiae, it is a important for the like preparation of dough. That is a formation of dough ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So that is also A one code with a B. And again the next one will be a like Propinibacterium shermani ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So this bacterium strain, it is a very very essential for the formation of Swiss cheese ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Formation of Swiss cheese ಗೆ important ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ Shermani bacterium. So it is code with a C. And the last one will be spirulina. It is a single celled and highly proteinaceous component. It is a code with a D. So according to the match the following of column 1 and 2, just lactobacillus code with a that is a conversion of milk. A code with 3 option will be present in and both option A and option B. And B can code with a 1, both will be present, and C can code with a fourth one, and here 2 1, that is a option B will be the correct option for the question number 2. Next question number 3. Which of the following statement regarding the antibiotics is not correct? They are asking regarding the antibiotic. It is a proteinaceous component and it is produced in an human being artificially. and not correct related to the process of antibiotics. So if you take an example statement number one, antibiotics are like attenuated, that is a microorganisms which is a very small concentration can kill or they have to retard the growth of an harmful microorganism. So basically related to the antibiotics is nothing but it is a some kind of protein substance. Just ನಾವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್. ಇವು ಯಾವುದೇ ತರದ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಆಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಒನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. And option B, the penicillin was the first antibiotic. It is to discovered according to the Alexander Fleming in the year of 1928 while working on a bacterium related to the Staphylococcus, like example of rhesus. So the antibiotic of penicillium, it is a first category, and the completely discovery of this antibiotic of penicillium, that is Alexander Fleming, working with respect to the bacterial strain, that is a Staphylococcus bacterial strain of rhesus. So that option B also be correct one. And the fully proteinaceous penicillium as a very effective antibiotic, which has widely used in the established by the Ernest Chain along with the like Howard Florey. It is also one important category effectiveness of an antibiotics ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅರ್ನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಚೈನ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಹಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಫ್ಲರಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. And third one, the Fleming chain along with the Florey was awarded a Nobel Prize in the year of 1945. So it is also correct one according to the discovery of penicillin with respect to the effectiveness of antibiotics anta tagondre. So both the statement, all the statement will be correct and except one. So you have to find out the incorrect or not correct related to the antibiotic. So option A will be the correct one for the question number 3. Okay. Next question number 4. Which of the following antibiotic was extensively used in the American soldier wounded in the World War II? So maximum usage of one of the antibiotics in the treat against the American soldier in the Second World War anta tagondre, that is first the discovery of antibiotics, that is penicillin. And this penicillin, it is completely discovered by the Alexander Fleming, and a large quantity it is extensively used during the Second World War time period to treat the American soldier. So option ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಯೋಮೈಸಿನ್ ಇದೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಸಿಟ್ರೆಸಿನ್ ಇದೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಕ್ಲೋರಾಂಫಿನಾಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲಿಯಂ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್. ಸೊ ಮೇಜರ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಸೋಲ್ಜರ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವಾರ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4. And question number 5, identify the ABCD of the fill in the blanks, and you have to select the correct options regarding the blanks. And type of microorganisms which is used, and scientific names of the organism, and commercial product formation. The first, if you take an example number 1, according to the type of microorganism, the first one will be bacterium, and that scientific name we can given a, and the commercial product formation is a lactic acid. So we are well known, one of the bacterial strain, it is used for the preparation of lactic acid and converting into a milk to curd. That bacteria we can call lab bacteria, that is a lactobacillus. So A can fill with a very good now, lactobacillus antakanta bacteria. And second one, the fungus will be present, and this fungus, that is scientific name of the fungus will be given B, and the production of commercially used product, that is a cyclosporin A, and this cyclosporin A, it is a very used for the immunosuppressive agent during the organ transplantation. During the human organ transplantation or any kind of transplantation mechanism, this cyclosporin A it is used as a immunosuppressive agent ಆಗಿ they have to use. So that ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಗಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೈಕೋಡರ್ಮಾ ಪಾಲಿಸ್ಪೋರಮ್. So the trichoderma and polysporum is a name of the fungus which is used for the commercial product formation of a cyclosporin A. Okay, the fungus Trichoderma polysporum and the cyclosporin A it is a correct. And the next, the type of organisms will be considered C. And again, the scientific name of the organism, that is a type of microorganism, scientific name will be a like example of monascus, like perforense, and the example of production of product will be a statins production. And we are well known the statins are the most important component which is used for the lowering of the blood cholesterol level. So cholesterol level ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ there is a decreased level ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is a over use of a only statins ಅನ್ನೋದು. So the name ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ it is prepared from the common type, it is related to the yeast ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Like monascus ಅನ್ನೋದು it is nothing but a yeast category. So option C it can code with a C, that is a yeast. And the fourth one, fungus, example name Penicillium notatum. We are well known the penicillin will be extracted. So direct option of penicillin another. So according to the A, B, C, D, the correct one will be Lactobacillus, Trichoderma polysporum, and yeast with respect to the penicillium. So optionally, so option A will be the correct one for the question number 5. Okay. Next question number 6. The Bacillus thuringiensis strains have been used for the designing the level. So we are well known one of the important category of an organism, that is a Bacillus thuringiensis, and this is the bacterial strain. It is used for the basically that is a biofertilizer, or there is any kind of metallurgical techniques or any kind of mineralization process or any kind of insecticidal plants ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ according to the biotechnology in an applications field ಅಲ್ಲಿ we are used thuringiensis bacterium, that is it can be production of protein, that is inactive protein will be produced, that we can call bt toxin protein. And that protein it can be undergo the active nature when there interaction of a alkaline media, so that it can affect for the different types of an insects. So it is widely used in the field of a like example of controlling of plant related to the insect, so that is we can call bioinsecticidal plants. So basically the Bacillus thuringiensis strain we have to use it for the designing the level of bioinsecticidal plant only. That is a nature of Bacillus thuringiensis. It can directly kill the example of insects. Okay. Next one, probiotics are also we can call the word probiotics. We can completely consider the primitive living category, that is a live category of microorganism, and which is used as a food supplement. The cancer inducing microorganisms anta kottidane, it is not correct for the probiotics. And a new kind of food allergens anta kottidane, it is also not correct. And safe category of antibiotics ide. So live microbial food with respect to the supplements ಅನ್ನೋದು it is a correct one for the probiotics ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ. So option number C it is a correct for the question number 7. Next question number 8. Which of the following is not a used as a biopesticide? So ಕೆಲವೊಂದು examples ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ related to the different types of an organisms which is used as a controlling of a pest, that is we can call biopesticides ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. And one which in that it is only a one, it is not used for the biopesticide. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫೋರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಫೋರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ ಒನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಟ್ರೈಕೋಡರ್ಮಾ like Hazir and along with a some kind of nucleopolyhedroviral category. Xanthomonas, example of Campestis, Bacillus thuringiensis. So these are the most important organism. We are well known already Bacillus thuringiensis. It is also used for the pesticide, insecticidal. Polyhedroviral also which has used. Xanthomonas also be used. So except one that is a trichoderma, it is not used as a biopesticidal. It is a completely related to the some kind of soil borne category of plants. ಈ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಇಂದ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ some important effects ಏನಿದೆ it can control with respect to the trichoderma. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಯೋಪೆಸ್ಟಿಸೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 9. Which of the following statement regarding the baculovirus as a biocontrol agent or any kind of is are correct ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ related to the organism of baculovirus. And the majority of the baculoviruses used as a biocontrol agent are included in genus of example of nucleopolyhedroviral proteins will be current ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಮೆಜಾರಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಯುಲೋವೈರಸ್ ನಾವು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಜೀನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಪಾಲಿಹೆಡ್ರೋ viruses only. So option A, it is a statement will be correct here. B, infection with baculoviruses occurs when a some kind of susceptible host can eat with respect to the viral particle present on the foliage with related to the become dead ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಯುಲೋವೈರಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ susceptible category of yeast, they can eat the viral particle and which are already present on some kind of foliage, and automatically ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ there is a death will be occurs. So it is also correct statement. And these are the important for in case of an organic with related to the some kind of farming becomes a related to their specific action on the separate category of harmful insect without any kind of causing any damage, and it's a very beneficial for the insect as well as in the environmental conditions. So the usage of these baculoviruses anta tagondre it is a very beneficial only, and as to as compared to the environment also. So that all this statement will be right for the question number 9 related to the concept of the example of baculovirus. So that option 1 and 2 and 3 also be correct. So all of the above will be the answer for the question number 9. Next question number 10. Unicellular symbiotic organism improve yield of legumes flies. There is a which is used as a unicellular category of symbiotic organisms anta tagondaga, and it is a very improvement for the yield in the legumes plant with respect to the how there is a controlling of or there is a improving plant growth along with the yield ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ. So the fixing of atmospheric nitrogen colonizing the roots of host anta ಇದೆ first category, and fixing the atmospheric nitrogen and colonizing the roots of an host plant anta ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. And again there is a related to the next one, the inducing the host plants with the absorption of more phosphorus, some kind of stimulating the host plant become the tolerant to the some kind of drought condition. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 10 ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ದ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರಿಕ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಕೊಲನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರಿಕ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ and they have to colonizing the roots of the host plant. It is a correct one. And option C, inducing the host plant to observe the maximum phosphorus with respect to the absorption ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ legumes plant ಅಲ್ಲಿ. It is incorrect one. And they have tolerance to the drought ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Regarding the unicellular symbiotic organisms ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ the organisms they have related to the activity of producing nitrogen, and they have to colonizing the root of the host plant, so that it is a correct for the question number 10 to increase the legumes plant yield along with the growth. So that option the B will be the correct for the question number 10. So according to the statement. Next question number 11. Dash they have to production by the bacteria. Example of streptococcus, and they have to modified by the genetic engineering and is used as a clot buster. So the important word clot buster for the removing of some kind of clots which is present on the blood vessels, which is related to the patient who have already undergone the some kind of myocardial infractions leading to the heart attack. So during that condition of some kind of disability of heart attack, and there is a maximum range of presence of clots in their blood vessels that is completely removed with a usage of one important proteinaceous component, and it is completely extracted from the streptococcus bacterium. That protein component we can call the option A lipase ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, option C cyclosporine A ಇದೆ, option B streptokinase ಇದೆ, antibiotic some kind of streptomycin also given. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ streptococcus ಇಂದ they have to extraction of component ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ that is we can call streptokinase ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ proteinaceous component. It is used as a clot buster, and it is completely cure the some kind of infractions leading to the myocardial system that is related to the heart attack. Okay, so option 11th option B will be the correct. Next question number 12. Select the correct option to fill in the blanks ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Option A dash is used to some kind of detergent and formulations, and they are helpful for the removing of oil stains from the laundries. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಡಿಟರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಮೇಜರ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಟಗರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಲೈಪೇಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೇನು ನಾವು ಲೈಪೇಸ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. It can detergent, and again there is a used for the removing of some kind of oily stains irbodu with respect to the laundry service. So option 1 code with a lipase. Option B ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಈಗ. Dash is a ripened growing of penicillium. Example of Racuforti on them ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Penicillium category that is related to the like a formation of Roquefort related to the cheese ಅನ್ನೋದು. So that is option B will be the cheese formation. And C ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ it is majorly produced without any kind of distillation, whereas a dash are produced by the distillation ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ without distillation and there is a with distillation, two important category of examples ನ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ without distillation ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ whiskey and rum ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. And whereas with distillation ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ವರ್ಡ್ ವೈನ್ with respect to the beer ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. So it is a correct one ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And which is related to the fermented broth ಅನ್ನೋದು correct. And dash of the antibiotic was first used for the treat against the American soldier wounded by the World War II, and is called as some kind of rogue ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So that is basically related to the ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ related ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ the what kind of antibiotics ಅಂದ್ರೆ penicillium, it is a maximum and it is a most important category. And the last one will be dash is also we can call the ಕುಷ್ಠರೋಗ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ leprosy, it is also we can call the ಕುಷ್ಠರೋಗ ಅಂತಾನು ಕರಿತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಲೈಪೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಟೂ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೀಸ್ ವಿಸ್ಕಿ ಅಂಡ್ ರಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೈನ್ ಬಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 12. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಬ್ಲಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ Question number 12 is a correct option for the fill in the blanks. And question number 13, read the following statement and you have to select the correct option. Statement 1, biocontrol refers to the use of a biological method for controlling plant disease and along with the pests. So statement 1 indicate ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಯೋಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಎನಿ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎನಿ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ 1 ಏನ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. Use of biocontrol measures will greatly reduce our some kind of dependence on the toxic chemical along with the pesticides. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಬಯೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಈಗ ಅಗ್ರೋ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಲೈಕ್ ಟಾಕ್ಸಿಕ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಪೆಸ್ಟಿಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ 2 ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. According to this 13, statement 1 and 2 will be correct and any kind of correct explanation regarding this statement 1 with a usage of biocontrol agents anta ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ನಮಗೆ according to the statement ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ it is not correct related to the explanation point ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ biocontrol with refers to the reduce of toxic chemical substance which is already over usage of the chemicals and it can avoid with respect to the controlling of biological agents ಅನ್ನೋದು. So correct one option 1 ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ correct. Explanation related to the statement also be correct. Option A correct one. Question number 14, in the given figure represent the some kind of the biogas plant and they are given a ABC marking. ABCD will be given and you have to find out the correct functional activity related to the marking of biogas plant. Statement 1 according to the one part anta ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ the first part is a and A it can act as a inlet for the cattle dung. So A ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನಾಗ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು we have to insertion of a dung. ಕೌಡಂಗ್ನ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ 1 ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಬಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಔಟ್ಲೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ರಿಲೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಯೋಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ದ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಔಟ್ಲೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಔಟ್ಲೆಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ರೀಸನ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಔಟ್ಲೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಲಡ್ಜ್ ಏನಿದೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಮೂವ್ ವಿತ್ ಔಟ್ಲೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಬಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಚೇಂಬರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಓವರ್ ಸ್ಲರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್, ಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲರಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ರಾಂಗ್. All of these anta kottidane it is a totally wrong. So question number 14 according to the diagram based type the correct option will be option A will be the correct one. Okay. And question number 15, which one of the following combinations of an organism is a very responsible for the formation of a along with some kind of flavor with related to the yogurt. So ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದಿ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ವೈಸ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೋಬೆಸಿಲಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಲ್ಗರಿಕಸ್ and streptococcus related to the thermophilus. It is a correct example for the yogurt preparation. Rhizobium with related to the mellow like example of meliloti along with the Azotobacter. and we are well known Bacillus subtilis with related to the E. coli and some kind of Bacillus category of Megatherium xanthomonas species. All are incorrect related to the formation of yogurt. But while coming to the correct statement for the question number 50, lactobacillus related to the vulgaricus and the streptococcus example of coccus related to the thermophilus bacteria. So it is a option A, the correct match for the question number 50. Next question number 16. The streptomycin is totally applying from the ಈ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಪ್ಟೊಮೈಸಿನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ we have to extract it with the use of one important example of organism, that is streptomyces or streptococcus cerevisiae, or there is a streptomycin example of like presence of Ramanos category and example of Grises category, Cerevisiae category, Venezula category. So based on the different types of species, the extraction of a most important category of streptomycin, it is completely obtained from the like example of Grises category of the species. So option A will be the correct one. Like example that is related to the streptomyces related to the Grises. It is an important category of obtaining streptomycin protein or any kind of a substance. Question number 17. We are well known the wine and beer are produced directly by the fermentation, whereas a brandy with respect to the whiskey required for the both undergo the fermentation and they have to undergo the mechanism of distillation. And this is because of why there is a some kind of the alcoholic beverages which is used as a agents of fermentation or preparation without a distillation or with the distillation. This variation is completely related to the what purpose. ಯಾಕೆ ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ a variation will be present ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ, so basic reason for that, the first one will be option A. The fermentation is inhibited at an alcohol level based on the 10 to 18 percentage. So fermentation ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ completely they have to inhibit the alcoholic level. So that is a basic point ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ the content of alcoholity ಏನಿದೆ alcohol substance levels ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ they have to inhibit increase level ಅನ್ನು decrease ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು the mechanism of fermentation. So the maximum point ಅಲ್ಲಿ 10 to 18% ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ they have to undergo the like inhibit and decrease ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. So distillation prolong the storage ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, improves the quality ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, purifies the beverages ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So ಯಾವುದು ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ according to the statement of production of directly fermentation, whereas with requirement of fermentation and distillations ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ the fermentation they have to involvement for the inhibit the level of alcohol which is a maximum range ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 18% ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. So option ಅಲ್ಲಿ A will be the correct. Question number 18. The masses of bacteria held together by the slime and the fungal filament to form a some kind of mesh-like appearance, and that mesh-like structures we can also call it as. So ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ the bacteria it can directly interact with a fungal filament. ಈ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಲೈಮ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಂಗಲ್ ಫಿಲಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಎ ಮೆಶ್. ಯಾವ ತರ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಶ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಪಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ಮೆಶ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಮೆಶ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸ್ಲಡ್ಜ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸ್ಲಡ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು the filament of bacteria with respect to the fungus ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So option B will be the correct one. Activated sludge ಇದೆ, anaerobic sludge ಇದೆ. It is not a correct option for the question number 18 related to the bacterium and fungal filament. So option B will be the correct one. Next question number 19. The biofertilizers are the organisms that have involvement for the enrichment of nutrient quality of the soil. Related to this, which of the following can be used as a biofertilizer? ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ವೆಲ್ ನೋನ್ ದ ಬಯೋ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಎನ್ರಿಚ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ದಿ ಸಾಯಿಲ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಯೋ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಸೈನೋಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಂ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಯೋ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸರ್. Mycorrhizae, it is also act as a biofertilizer only. And nitrogen fixing bacterium anta gothi cyanobacteria along with a bacterial strain also be correct one. And so that ellanu correct ide, all of the above will be the answer for the biofertilizers enrichment of quality of the soil along with the nutrition level anta tagondaga. So option D will be the correct one. Next question number 20. Column 1 and 2 they are given and you have to select the correct options from the below following code. The Ganga Action Plan, BT cotton, rhizobium, nostoc. And here the nitrogen fixation of cyanobacterium, Ministry of Environment related to the forests, insects resistance plant and nitrogen fixation bacteria. So according to the statement of Ganga Action Plan anta tagondre, it is a action plan. It is conducted Ministry of Environment along with the forest. So option A pair with a 2 and B nodkoli BT cotton anta ide. So we are well on the BT cotton. It's a completely insect resistance plant another. So the B is indicate for the code of a C. And C rhizobium will be given. The rhizobium role will be always we are well on that is a fixation of nitrogen. So ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು nitrogen fixation bacteria that is an example of rhizobium. So it can code with a C. And the nostoc is an important category of bacterium that is related to the nitrogen fixing cyanobacterium group. So ಇದು code ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು option D ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So according to the column 1 and 2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ Ganga Action Plan is related to the Ministry of Environment and Forest. BT cotton is one of the most important widely used insecticidal resistance plant. Rhizobium is a nitrogen fixing bacterium and nostoc is a nitrogen fixing cyanobacterium species. So according to the statement wise anta nododadre namge so all of the above like example number 1 correct irtakanta option A will be the correct. Okay. Next question number 21. In an inoculum is added of freshly milk in order to convert the milk into a curd. The term of inoculum here refers to. So ನಾವಲ್ಲಿ the mechanism of lactobacillus bacterium ನ study ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ lactic acid producing bacterium. The majorly involved in the like conversion of milk to formation of curd with a coagulation of some kind of the protein which is already present in a milk. And it is very important for the inoculum and it can be enrichment of some kind of vitamin. So ಈ ಒಂದು ಇನಾಕುಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ the word inoculum ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು ನಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಟು ಕರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ they have to enrichment of some kind of vitamins during that time period ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸ್ ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ a rich amount of protein ಅಂತ ಇದೆ and some kind of aerobic digester ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ and they have to containing the million of lab ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ but correct option will be increase the rich amount of vitamin B12 ಅನ್ನೋದು. So that option ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ A will be the correct one for the question number 22 enrichment of vitamins. Okay. And we're coming to the question number 32 sorry 22. Which one of the following is an example of carrying out biological control of a pest or a disease using the microbes. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಯೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಯೂಸೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈವಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ BT ಕಾಟನ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ದಿ ಕಾಟನ್ yield. ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಲೇಡಿ ಬರ್ಡ್ beetle against the aphids in an mustard. It is also be correct. Trichoderma species against the certain plant of pathogen. Nucleopolyhydroprotein are the viruses against the some kind of Yersinia brassica. But according to the statement wise ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಯೋ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಬಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಕಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಆರ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವೈಸ್ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸೂಟೇಬಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದಿ BT ಕಾಟನ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ದಿ ಕಾಟನ್ ಈಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 22. Next question number 23. One of the major difficulties in the biological control of insect or pest in that. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಜರ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು one of the major difficulties in the biological control ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ related to the insect ಇರ್ಬೋದು, either they have to presence of a pest is that ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So according to the statement ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ the method is a less effective as compared with a usage of insecticides ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟಿಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲೆಸ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ರಾಂಗ್, ಮೋರ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿಡೇಟರ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. Predator they have to develop a some kind of preference to other kind of diet and they may have itself they become the pest anta kottidane relate to the biological control conversion based on the diets ಮೇಲೆ comparative iralla option C wrong. And the predator does not always survive when they transformed to a new environment anta kottidane according to the biological control of a pest and difficulties anta tagondaga one of the most important one option nalli D will be the correct one for the question number 23 because the predators ಏನಿದಾವೆ any type of insect pest or any kind of predators and does not always survive in a transformed to the new environmental one medium to another medium ಅಥವಾ one area ದಿಂದ another area ದಿಂದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ they will not survive because of mode of adaptations wrong ಆಗುತ್ತೆ and availability of sources decrease ಆಗ್ಬೋದು or variation ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. According to this ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ there is no any kind of survival capacity. So that option ಅಲ್ಲಿ D will be the correct one for the question number 23. Next, the question number 24, which of the following is not used as a biopesticides ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So already first ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಾಯ್ತು. So the following ಅಲ್ಲಿ not used ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Baculovirus ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರ like example of Bacillus thuringiensis and again there is a NPV and again there is a trichoderma and xanthomonas ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So which is not ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ trichoderma because of it can be formation of or they can be controlling of soil borne category of different plants ಅನ್ನೋದು related. So the question number 24 the correct one will be option C will be the correct one. So same the trichoderma species of has been there is a completely proved to usage of dump some kind of microorganism for the ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So already ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ trichoderma is a some kind of controlling for the soil borne plant pathogens na control ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ important category. It is not bioremediation containing the soil ಅಲ್ಲ and there is a wastelands ಇಲ್ಲ along with a green transfers ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲ higher plants ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So basically the trichoderma species is a one important branch for the biological control of soil borne category of a plant category of pathogens only. So that optionally option A will be the correct. When a natural predators are applied on the other kind of pathogen organism to control them, and this process we can call. So natural predators are they have to applied ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ according to that. So the natural predator we have to apply to the particular type of a pathogen for the organism to control them ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ that is a usage of a living organisms ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ we can call biological control ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. It is not a gene transfer technique or some kind of another technique or transmission techniques ಅಲ್ಲ. Artificial control mechanism ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲ. That is completely related to the that is a biological controlling mechanism or the controlling agent. Okay, so we have to correct process will be a biological control ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. The question number 26 option B will be the correct. Next the question number 27, which one of the following pairs is a wrongly matched ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Textile amylase along with the detergent lipase, fruit juice with related to the pectinase, alcohol nitrogenase ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Wrongly matched option C, because alcohol ಗೂ nitrogenase ಗೂ it is not related to the interconnected. Following pairs related ಅಲ್ಲ. So that option ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ exactly wrong statement will be option C, alcohol nitrogenase ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು presence ಇಲ್ಲ. And question number 28, column 1 and 2, according to the choose the correct options ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ again. Column 1, the curd along with a cyclosporin, statin, bread making. With respect to the different types of microorganisms, Saccharomyces cerevisiae along with a like example of Monascus purpurans and Bacillus acidophilus, Trichoderma polysporum. So related to that first one, the curd is nothing but a Bacillus lactobacillus category of acidophilus. The A can pair with a statement number 3. Optionally ನಮಗೆ option A ಮತ್ತೆ option B ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. Okay, and we're coming to the next one, cyclosporins ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So cyclosporins ಅನ್ನೋದು the completely related to the Trichoderma polysporum ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. It is not related to the Saccharomyces cerevisiae ಅಲ್ಲ. So that option B code with a fourth one. And statins ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. The word statin is related to the Monascus purpurensis ಅನ್ನೋದು. It can code with a C. Bread making ಅಲ್ಲಿ and Roger for creating requirement ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು Saccharomyces cerevisiae ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಮೇಜರ್ ಆಗಿ. So it can code with a D. So match the following ಅಲ್ಲಿ option A and B and C and D ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ match the following ಸಿಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು option B will be the correct one for the question number 28. Next, read the following statement having a two fill in the blanks, option A and B. A drug is a named A and they have to production from the B and commercially used as a blood cholesterol ಅಂತ ಇದೆ word. So ಇದು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Lowering the agent of cholesterol level in a blood ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, which can act as a completely inhibiting the enzyme responsible for the synthesis of cholesterol. ಯಾವ enzymes complete ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ proteinaceous component they have to inhibit decrease the cholesterol level ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ option A ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ like question number 29 ಅಲ್ಲಿ cyclosporin A ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Trichoderma polysporum ಅನ್ನೋದು it is act as a immunosuppressive agent ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು cyclosporin A ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಲೋಯರಿಂಗ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 29th ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಬಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಮೊನಾಸ್ಕಸ್ ಪರ್ಪ್ಯೂರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಲೋಯರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಕೊಲೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲಿಯಂ ನೊಟ್ಯಾಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಆಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಟೋಕೈನೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಟೋಕೋಕಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಲಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಡ್ ಬ್ಲಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಿ ಇನ್ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಕೊಲೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಲ್ ಲೋಯರಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟಿನ್ಸ್ Monascus purpureus, that is used as a lowering of cholesterol lowering agent in blood. Option B will be the correct one. And we're coming to the question number 30. The dough which is used for the making foods such as a dosa along with the idli fermented by the some kind of fungus with related to the algae. So according to the statement A to D, and we have to certain type of mistake will be in the two of them. We have to find out the what kind of mistake will be followed ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. And about certain mistake in a two of them ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದೋಸಾ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಫರ್ಮೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಫಂಗಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಆಲ್ಗೆ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಎ ಇದೆ, ಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಎ ಇದೆ, ಬಿ ಇದೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಬಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಟೋಡಿ ದ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಸದರ್ನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಫಾರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಪಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ನೋ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್. Large holes on the Swiss seas is due to the production of large amount of methane ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಮಿಥೇನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಟೈಕೋಪ್ರೊಪಿನಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಂ ಶರ್ಮಾನಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ರಿಂದ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಟು ಎ ಟು ಸಿ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಬಿ ಇದೆ, ಬರೋಲ್ಲ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಇನ್ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. In our stomach, lactic acid bacteria play a very beneficial role for the checking of disease and causing the microbes. And which of they have mistakes ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದಿ ಇನ್ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 30, option A will be the correct. Okay. So these are all the some questions of microbes in human welfare. In the next class, we will continue with this concept only. Okay. Thank you all.